Yo, they call me Dank, the lyrical titan. Stepping in the ring, spitting fire, igniting. From the square circle to the booth, I'm dominant. Unbreakable spirit, call me the king, I'm prominent. Beyond the barricade, the podcast bumping. Real talk, no gimmicks, ain't no time for slumping. Grinding day and night, always something to prove. Elevating the game, that's the Dank move. Check 1, 2, this ain't no illusion. Dropping truth bombs, causing a commotion. From the canvas to the charts, I'm climbing. Champion mindset, always shining. Resolute, run deep, instilled the fight. Never back down, always standing upright. In the ring or on the track, same intensity. Delivering knockout blows lyrically. 1, 2, this ain't no illusion. Dropping truth bombs, causing a commotion. From the canvas to the charts, I'm climbing. Champion mindset, always shining.
Welcome to Beyond the Barricade. I'm your host, Papa Dank, and that is a brand new Papa Dank song right there with the intro. There'll be a new intro coming in about a month, so it'll keep the song, but I'll change it up a little bit. All right, let me bring to you my very special guest as Sicw week continues. Let me bring to you the one, the only, Big Nasty Glenn Williams. Woo!
What's happening? What's going on?
What's going on, brother? How are you tonight?
I'm doing good, man. I'm happy to be here. It's been a long time since we last spoke. As you can see behind me, I got some new hardware. Didn't have that last time we talked.
No. Let everybody know what championship that is.
That is the Sicw Central States Championship. I am without a doubt, hands down, and it's not even close, Papa Dank, the greatest Central States champion of all time. I am on a heater run right now. Nobody can stop me. Nobody can hang with my stuff. And even that guy that was in your intro, Tommy Invincible, I don't think he could even handle me. And I'll go ahead and put the challenge out now. He can try to make me feel as invincible as he wants, and I'll slap the lips right off of him anytime, anywhere. Let's go.
Wow. Now Tommy's like a real, actually, he's a close friend of mine for sure.
Tommy's a stud, and I love what he's doing online. I'm talking shit now because I'm trying to politic my way into a match with him. But look, I love what he's doing, and I love seeing no matter the size of the crowd that he's at, he gives it 1,000%. And that's the people that really do well in this industry. They treat it like that. He treats every match like it means something. And so I would love to step into the ring with somebody like that because he's passionate and he goes hard in the paint. And I want to test myself. And I love how he's grinding online and getting a name for himself. So Tommy, if you see this, I know we don't know each other, but I would love to get in a ring with you anytime, anywhere.
He's definitely going to see this because I'm going to clip this and send it to him. Man, he got mentioned on some talk show to Triple H. Did you see that?
On the Pat McAfee show. What bigger plug can you get?
Yeah, was on Pat McAfee?
McAfee and his boys know who Tommy Invincible is. Bro, look, it's looking up for him. Right, he do an appearance with GCW too during the collective at WrestleMania weekend. Huge spot to be in. Yeah. So he's just got to keep showing up. That's the kind of thing I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get on that level, right? I'm trying to find my story. See, I love it. He knows exactly what story he wants to tell. Yeah, I'm calling out Tommy Invincible. Let him know. Yeah, he knows exactly what story he wants to tell, and I've started to figure out what I can use for myself. Because it's all real and it's all factual. It's based in truth. And that's the stuff that resonates the most. People love his energy, and I just want to experience it in person, in the ring, when I beat him.
Hold on, I'm checking it out.
You know? Yeah, dude, good spot to be in.
Good stuff. 100%. Now, how did you spend your WrestleMania weekend?
Well, I have some matches, but this time, nothing booked. So for a rare occasion where me and my son specifically, we got to just bro down and absorb as much content as possible and eat as much food as possible. It was a wonderful, wonderful time. Great show. And, I had a blast, man. I loved it.
Let me tell you, I ate as well. I had a Chinese filled weekend. I ate Chinese food both days.
Hey, I did buffalo chicken dip on Sunday. Did some quesadillas on Saturday.
Nice.
Tried to keep it light and healthy.
What was your favorite part about the whole weekend?
Oh, hands down, without a doubt, easy. I told my son it's what I wanted to happen. Finally, Seth freaking Rollins is getting some damn respect in a spot that he has deserved for 10 years now. Getting some spotlight so he can be seen in a way and presented in a way that he deserves. That dude is an absolute unit, a legend. I mean, everything he does, every match he has, nothing's ever phoned in. I mean, he is so, to me, I don't think there's been a better professional wrestler in the world for the last decade. And I mean, I love Roman Reigns and I love everything that he did. Right. But I mean, Seth Rollins, to me, is like tippy top of the mountain. Like, that's the litmus test on how great you really are. And I mean, dude, to see him and Paul Heyman pull that off, and then the next night or 2 nights later follow up with Braun Breaker, and now everybody's like, what the hell? All the theories now are going around like, who's joining next? Is Becky going to join because she's heel now? Can you get Austin Theory in over here? It's great. And that's the beautiful thing about the internet. I know that the business has dramatically changed, and a lot of people that love that true era before the internet, because it was easier to keep some things alive in this business. And I fully understand that. But the cool thing is now in their case, the minute something happens that's a huge moment, the fans are going to tell you all of the theories and all of the things that they would ever want to see. And it's like, well, what do you guys want to do? I mean, they're able to kind of navigate it that way. So it's really, and Joe Hendry, a TNA champion on WrestleMania with Randy Orton. I mean, come on.
Never happened before at WrestleMania.
Bro, history. I mean, and with the acquisition of AAA Mania, this is the craziest timeline for professional wrestling to ever exist, ever. It's crazy.
Yeah,
the opportunities are everywhere. You just have to get yourself set up and put in a good spot.
They're not done. Apparently they're in talk to purchase Cologne's company in Puerto Rico as well.
Yeah, I mean, what I anticipate happening is that and I have no inside scoop here. I don't know anyone personally there, but to me, the most logical thing for them to do is to performance center in every major market in the world globally, because then now you can get everyone that's elite. You can train them, because the thing is wrestling on the indies is cool, but then whenever you get in the situation where we've got tons of camera cuts, we've got all these ad breaks, we got all these things. I mean, it's a different level, and you can wrestle your ass off, but if you don't know when to sell to a you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many factors that come into it, and people can't do it. And then, factor in when that red light comes on, people don't know how to talk. They get nervous and jammed up. Not everybody can handle that. So I think what they'll end up doing is probably getting global with the performance centers and placing people to train and get those people ready. So then at any given time, you can plug and chug away. You can send people aren't getting used, on your TV, send them to AAA, send them over there to Puerto Rico. I mean, you have a lot of things and availability at that point. You know what I mean? You've got a crazy farm system that nobody else has,
100%. What do you think of Jacob Fatu's win?
Dude, insane. I mean, that guy is an absolute stud, and I'll even give you a sleeper one for us here at the house. The way me and my son jumped up and hugged in celebration for Dirty Dom Mysterio.
Oh my God!
What a guy! What a guy!
What a guy!
I mean, he is another guy. Roster is so deep right now that it's you could throw just about any combination of people out there and you're going to get a crazy ass show. So hats off to him. I love what the WWE's doing. I love the state of professional wrestling. I think that there is a land of opportunity. You just have to raise your stock enough so people want to utilize you on that next level. That's the point I'm at. I'm trying to keep climbing that hill and keep getting my name out there. I've started traveling and getting some stuff here in the Midwest area. But next, I mean, I got to try to get myself, East Coast, West Coast, and really start start hammering these major promotions.
Traveling and the connections you make is what's key. I mean, it's really helped me out as far as expanding my reach. I know I have a long way to go, and I'm not saying that I'm going to make it or whatever, but those connections you make, they really like help you out in the end.
Well, I used to be heavy in the music scene, right? I'm from in the St. Louis area, and my band years ago in the St. Louis area, we were pretty top of the scene, and it's eerily similar in professional wrestling with how much networking. See, the thing I've noticed, networking here in wrestling will get you at least a conversation and potentially an opportunity. And then once that opportunity presents itself, it is up to you to deliver and continue to give them a reason to ask you back and to get you to come back. Speaking of opportunities, I'll go ahead and give you some breaking news that I have not shared with anybody if you want.
Hold on, let me put the banner up. Hold on.
You got a drum roll? All right, now I'll give a shout out to Jason Jones from Mid-States Wrestling. Fantastic company. They run a lot of shows in Arkansas, Missouri, I think sometimes Oklahoma. Okay. A lot of great quality people go through that promotion. I saw you're going to have Stephen E on here soon. He goes down there frequently. Jason works with Slap Fight in the Oklahoma area. It's like not the one that Dana White has, but a lower level one. Okay. And they have the PLN network, and the PLN network also has shows like car jitsu. So there's like two guys in the front seat of a car, and they Brazilian jiu-jitsu fight each other until someone taps. A lot of crazy stuff. So they have invented and are launching Chest Chop. Now, I don't know if you've seen this or not, but it's a new concept show where some of the boys from Mid-States got an opportunity. Recently, they sent them out to the PLN Fight House. T-Pain did a live Twitch and was a guest judge, and it's Chest Chop. So they'll put a line about right under your nipples and a little bit above your belly button, and that's the surface area that you can swing at. You have your shirt off, and you guys just trade chops. Overhand or knife edge chops, and they assess the damage, and you can quit if it's too much. So I told Jason I want to be the face of Chest Chop. I think that concept is amazing. I think the minute wrestling fans even get wind of it, I feel like it has the potential to take off to something that they never thought. And I think what it needs somebody with some charisma like me, like I have. And so they're going to give me a shot, and I'm going to go on there, and I'm going to run through whoever wants to stand in front of me. I don't care who it is. I am swinging through their soul. I'm going to win, and then I'm going to look down the barrel of the camera, and I'm calling Gunther out until I get it booked. That's what I want. I want to face the chop of all chop. I want to face Gunther in Chest Chop, and so that's the breaking news. I don't know when yet. We're working out details, but I am getting an opportunity with them, and I'm telling you now, I am taking everything over from here on out, and it starts with Chest Chop. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, dude.
Ouch! Somebody chopped me not too long ago, man. That shit hurts.
Yeah, it sucks. It's not fun. People that want to ever say fake, come find me. I'll hit you as hard as I can, and you let me know how fake it feels. You know what I'm saying?
Look who's on here.
$20. Yeah, come on, Jim. I've taken them from you. Let's go. Call Jason. I don't care. That's the thing is I'm not scared of it. I know what the risk is, but I know what the reward is when the red light is on. Okay? I'm going to give you so much stuff. Clip it. They can put it online. I don't care. I'm going to make it happen. I will manifest it. And I will face the hardest chopper in the game and absorb every ounce that he throws at me. I will hit him back to Austria. Go ahead and let him know I said that. And if Tommy Invincible wants to meet me on there, we can set that up too. Let's go.
Let's go.
Sound like I'm beefing with Tommy Invincible. I've never met him in my life. He seems like he's a really nice guy. I'm sure he's awesome.
He 1000% is a really nice guy. I can vouch for him.
Yeah, he seems awesome. I don't want that to be the thing where I'm like, where we got beef. I have zero heat with Tommy Invincible. He's awesome.
Listen, he makes every crowd feel invincible.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, you can be invincible until you get chopped by Big Nasty.
That's what I've
heard. That's the word on the street.
All right, let's talk about FanFest 3 coming up, man. What are you most excited about for FanFest 3?
Well, that well, I tell you who I'm most excited about. It was a couple of late additions that are not on that graphic that you have. But let's talk about the graphic that's up right there. Kevin Von Erich, right? We got the Rock and Roll Express, Sabu. Let's see, Tito Santana. We've got Greg the Hammer Valentine, Gangrel, Brutus the Beefcake. Okay, Teddy Long.
Long.
Yeah. So, but we got some other additions that were announced recently. Big names too that I am really super excited. Number one will be Devon Dudley is added to that list. I cannot wait to talk to him and pick his brain.
Testify.
And arguably the one I'm most excited to see for several reasons, and that is Matt Riddle.
Matt Riddle
added to the list of people for FanFest. So
MLW champion, just so everybody knows.
Yeah. Hey, and I'll give a shout out to Alex Kane. I think that dude is an absolute stud. I hope I get to work with him one day from MLW. He's a great dude. MLW, another company doing a lot of cool stuff. Paul Walter Hauser, amazing. I love everything he's doing. I would love to have a match with him too. I think it would be great.
What about with Herb?
Oh, I'll face Herb too, but he'll end up making me face like 4 people and say it's fair. Whatever. That's what he does. I'm still his favorite wrestler, even though he won't publicly admit it.
He won't publicly admit it, 100%.
Yeah. And I'll go ahead and let you know that FanFest 3, it's a lot of legends that are going to be there, and it's a lot of really cool opportunities to meet some people, get some autographs. Then the St. Louis Wrestling Hall of Fame is going to happen. A lot of great legends are going to get honored that night.
Amazing.
But we have the Bruiser Brody Memorial Battle Royal that's happening. Yeah. And I'm telling you now, you can hear it here first. I'm winning it. I'm going all the way. It's not even going to be close. I'm tossing everyone out. I'm going to get that cup. Then I'm going to go face Bobby D and take his title. So I'll have both championships and a cup because I'm that damn good. Yeah. I know he'll be on tomorrow. Go ahead and tell him I said that.
Friday.
And then ask him how he robbed me of my. I was a double champ recently for SICW for about 20 minutes. I beat the Big Texan fair and square, pinned him right there in the center of the ring. Got 2 wins on Big Texan. Shout out to me. And I ended up we do some fundraising shows for anyone that wants to do a fundraiser around the area here. We help out local organizations and we'll throw on shows. And so we did one. We do like an annual event for the Shriners here. Yeah. And we were at the Shriners Temple, and they made a championship for those shows. And so Big Texan won, and for a couple years held on to that thing until he ran into the big wall that is Big Nasty. And I beat Jim fair and square, got that title. And then Herb made me defend it, even though I had an absolute brawl for 10 minutes with Big Texan, made me come out and have a second match and made me defend that championship. Big Texan came out and held my feet when I was suplexing Bobby back into the ring. Bobby landed on me, and he held my feet so I couldn't kick out. So I got double teamed, and everyone celebrated it like it was the greatest thing ever. So Bobby's a thief, and he's a fake champion. And so I'm going to go ahead and rectify that wrong by beating him for another championship, because right here, this one, the Central States Championship, I beat him for that one. So I'm just that good. SICW is built around me now. It might as well be called the Big Nasty Show, because that's what it is.
Right.
and I love that platform, and it will always be my home. And I'm ready to take what I've learned from there, and I'm ready to put myself on every promotion and every locker room that I can and steal the show, because that's what I do. Everywhere I go, I'm the star of the show, Papa Dan, in case you didn't know that.
I can tell that, your charisma is overflowing over there.
Yeah, man. I mean, nobody else is it was the greatest thing ever. Yeah, cheating and robbing me was the greatest thing ever. But then yet, me not playing by the rules, See, I like to live in the gray area. I don't cheat. I just exploit the loosely written rules. You're going to have Big Tex on. That's great. Yeah. Go ahead and ask him how good he feels. I bet he slept great knowing that he screwed me over. He loves cheating, and then the crowd cheers for it. They don't know. They can't resonate with greatness because they're all mediocre, right? Like, I mean, they've never won anything in their lives. They're terrible people. John Cena's telling you about wrestling fans. He's absolutely correct. They boo somebody that's just trying to win in life. I'm just trying to get noticed. I'm just trying to do my thing. I'm getting booed just for the way I look. Like, I can help it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I can't help that I'm awesome. They don't like that I wear sparkly blue pants. Like, okay, but I still win. And then they tell me I suck, yet I have championships. You know, I have thousands of more views online than they ever could imagine having, you know? So it's all right. I understand that they're just jealous. And now I like to play spoiler. I enjoy beating people. Oh, see, loves me on the mic. Yeah, dude, I know, because I'm awesome. Yeah, I know. You know what I mean? So I'm at the point where I don't care anymore.
Right.
And I'm just going to say what I want to say when I want to say it. I'm going to do what I want to do. And no one's going to stop me. I'm coming for everything. Like this year, next year, I'm not stopping until I am on national television. For whoever wants to sign me, it would be the smartest decision of their lives. They are getting a cash cow.
Now, I know everybody wants to go to WWE, but which promotion would you like to go to besides WWE?
Obviously, WWE is the dream, right? I want to go there, but if I had to choose, I think there's a couple of choices right now. If I could get on their radar, that, like, to me, I think NWA is an interesting opportunity because they don't have a TV deal. MLW also would be another interesting one for me too, because I like both of their locker rooms. Okay. It's two different contrasts, but imagine being able to go somewhere and be given a platform like that where it's the next level, and then be able to shine so much, and you know, where I could actually have my charisma, my stories told, and be spotlighted on a national level, you know, where they've got already kind of like, you know, a good buzz and a good momentum going with their fans. And imagine being a driving force to get them a TV deal. See, I think there's a lot more stock in that. And I like the thought process of, can I make myself a bigger star here and elevate that entire place? Because to me, that is a bigger bargaining chip in the long run than let me go to the safest place and let me hop on TNA or AEW. Now, I'm saying that as though that's beneath me, and I know that come off, but it's not. I, in a heartbeat,
I know what you're saying,
would foster any opportunity to go to those places. I would love to go any of those places. But I think that, you know, only being in this game for 3 years and starting to really figure it out and get confidence in there and really, you know, finding myself, I really am just intrigued by the opportunity that presents. Like, it's, you know, if you can go in there and really get yourself over with the fans and get them to buy in on what you're doing, and can really, I mean, that's to me super valuable. Can you take an entire company, strap it to your back, and get and make a TV station want to put you on there, you know? And I think I have the ability and the charisma to do that. So that's what I'm trying to do. You know, I'm trying to just keep making connections and keep meeting people, and hopefully I can make my way there.
Who in NWA would you like to wrestle?
Ooh, a handful of people. I can tell you this. I wrestled for a promotion here called the Midwest Wrestling Coalition. It's like a newer company, and they work with Herb and everything, and use some of the talent from Sicw as well as other people. And Kerry Morton right now is the heavyweight champion, and him and I are in a group together there. Alex Taylor was with him. They had Mario Pardua from NWA there. So handful of NWA guys that came in, and Kerry, I just want to say Kerry Morton is a really, really just a pro's pro. Did a seminar and really just like very giving of his knowledge, and really just a great guy to have in the locker room. So I think just being around someone like that would be awesome. But as far as people go, I would love to face, I think me and Thrill Billy would have a good time in the ring.
Mason.
Yeah. I just think I love his charisma. I think him and I obviously I would love to face EC3, Tom Latimer, all those guys. I just, you know, Wrecking Ball Legursky to me is one of the most slept on people in professional wrestling. That dude is a fucking stud. He can go. I mean, I love it. I love it. And Trevor Murdoch, I mean, what a great guy. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of people I would love to just get in there and mix it up with. I think that they have a crazy roster, and now with them having their territory system, there's a lot of eyes being put on people and opportunities being made for people to just really get in there and make a name for yourself. Brandon Beretta comes to my mind for that. I mean,
strictly business.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he saw the light and finally stopped listening to these idiots, and he's doing what's best for him and doing what's best for strictly business. And that kid has had that in him since day one. And I'm glad that he's being spotlighted at OVW and NWA. He's getting, he's getting a real chance to prove himself, and he's prepared and he's going to crush it. Everything that's going to be handed to him, he will knock out of the park. So, I mean, selfishly, I would love to meet him there and do some damage together. Or if we butt heads, I told him it's a blood feud forever. So anywhere he goes, I'm finding him, and we can run that back too. So, yeah, I mean, dude, it's great just talent. A great time, and there's great talent everywhere. I think Carson Drake is one of the best charisma guys out there. I just love, quick on the mic, and never phased. I think me and him with some live mics would be interesting, and could be a lot of fun too. So I think there's a lot of great heels that would be fun to work with, and a lot of good heroes out there that people cheer that I would love to absolutely destroy.
It's awesome, man. I love NWA, and I've been very, very blessed to have interviewed and meet some of them, and be friends with actually some of them. So that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Good stuff. Nothing but success to the NWA as well.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I wish nothing but the more that we can get other companies out there, it's good for the boys. It's better money, because it's tough. I don't talk about this a lot, but it's hard. Like, I have to work a 40 to 50 hour a week job, and then fit time in for the gym, fit time in for wrestling, fit time in for all my kids' things, because along with working and along with wanting to be a badass in wrestling, above all of that, I am a great husband and a great father. And I'm dedicated to that. And that comes first. And so, I mean, just fitting all times is it's crippling. Tough. It's crushing. It's hard. And any normal person would just quit and give up. But it's what I want to do. I feel like I have a story that is very relatable, and a story that needs to be told on a big stage, because, I was a heroin addict, man. In St. Louis, I was out there and homeless and almost died and have been shot. And that's, some people in this business play a character, and who you see, on screen with me and what you see, that is very real. That is very much me. I'm not pretending to be someone. I know exactly who I am and what I want, and what I'm going for. And I think that's why I resonate with a crowd. I am, and whether people want to boo me or cheer me, I'll press your buttons and make you feel something, and I just think being able to have that experience, I've got a unique experience in my life that a lot of people have not ever gone through nor made it out of. And so I'm forged by that. And because of that, nothing scares me. No opportunity scares me. No big stage scares me. I mean, I've performed in front of 10,000 people before, singing music, singing songs I wrote. I've shared the stage with Linkin Park, Chris Cornell, Filter, A Perfect Circle, Atreyu, I've been doing this. I've been entertaining for 20 years. This is in my blood. It's what I love to do. And, I have fallen in love with the creative process of professional wrestling, and I've fallen in love with it in understanding how I can make myself relatable to people, and how can I get this, people invested in what I'm doing. And so I'm very, very real in what I do, and I'm rooted in a lot of things that I've gone through, because I'm able to pull from those emotions, because they don't go away, So I just feel like having an opportunity to work with people that are at that next level, right. It forces you to work up to that. You know, I listen to Busted Open Radio all the time. And that's what Bully Ray talks about, is working. You know, Charlotte Flair is so good. She doesn't really have other wrestling, you know, women in that division that she has to work up to. She almost has to dial it back some because she's so good. And so, unlike my case, you know, getting that next level opportunity means I'm going to have to work up to those people's ability. You know, they may be a lot better than me in the ring, and it's going to be up to me to show up and perform at that level. And it's, you know, it's sink or swim at that point, you know, and I feel like I've prepared as much as I can, and I'm ready for that next level. I'm ready for that next test with that next group of people, you know, anybody that's on like the PWI 500, I'm trying to face them because I'm trying to see just how good I really am, you know.
Who are some of those people on that list?
Oh man, I mean that's a laundry list.
Give me like three.
Okay, off the top of my head, who I would really, really love to face. Number one, I think I would have one hell of a time in the ring with somebody like, you know, Matt Cardona. I think I would have a lot of just a great match, great chemistry. Another person I would love to face, man. Tommy Invincible, I said him earlier. I'm going to just keep saying it until it happens.
Tommy Invincible.
Yeah, no, I think I would love to work with somebody like Alex Kane from MLW. I think I like those styles. Zilla Fatu would be another one I would love to face. You know, I think that me and AJ Francis would have a really, really good time together. You know, being bad guys together. It's 2025. You know, if I'm giving you my like absolute dream matches that I could possibly have right now, I would love to face Jeff Hardy. I would love to get in a ring with Jeff Hardy and tear it up. So, I mean, anything's possible nowadays, you know. I mean, depending on where you can get booked, you just have no idea. You have no idea who you can face at any given time. It's just a matter of, can you get people to care? And can you get them behind you enough to where you can get that opportunity? So that's what I'm working on, you know.
100%. All right. Let us all know before we close out what the rest of 2025 looks like for Big Nasty Glenn Williams.
As of right now, I've got a pretty full schedule. I am a ton of dates with Sicw, Midwest Wrestling Coalition. I'm wrestling with Show Me State Wrestling, Mid States Wrestling. I am looking to get myself out there to some other states like Texas. I would like to get to Florida. I'd like to get to the East Coast. I would like to get, you know, I mean, doing the Midwest is cool, but I'm trying to get on those bigger promotions. I'd like to hit fourth rope if I can weasel my way in there. I'd love to weasel my way. I think me and Enzo and a live mic would melt the world. He may end up eating me alive, but I sure would die trying. I know that I think him and I could probably talk nonstop for like 5 hours if you let us. You know, I just think that would be some good TV. That would be another guy I'd like to face, you know. And you know, Reality of Wrestling's on my list. I really I love Booker T and everything he's done and everything he's doing down there. I'd love to get there. I'd love to get on GCW. ML, you know, those bigger promotions, man. That's what I'm looking to do. I'm trying to, you know, Wrestling Revolver, all the you know, House of Glory. I'm trying to get on all these bigger name shows because that's where the big boys are at. That's where anybody who's got a name in this scene, that's where they're going, and that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna keep traveling and keep networking and keep knocking on doors until one of them cracks and I can kick it open. So
awesome. Let everybody know where they can follow you.
Yeah, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I'm on X. Everything is at Big Nasty Glenn. Big Nasty GLENN. Yeah, and you can get me anywhere. You got the shirts here. I'm doing. If you want, you can message me. I am going to be getting added to my buddy that owns Mythic Apparel is making the shirts. Are going to get me added to his website. So here down the road, I will have some QR codes available if you just want to scan them. Once we start getting multiples designs made, which we're working on design number 2 right now. So I'll have all those at FanFest. Yeah, I mean we're getting the ball rolling. I'm just trying to get everybody to follow me. The more you guys follow and more you engage, you know, the more the algorithm likes us and the more we get seen. So even if you like other independent wrestlers more than me, or you're just finding out who I am, please, if you see their content, hit a like, hit a share, hit a comment, because Your engagement is what drives our us surviving in this game and leveling up in this game. We have to get discovered, and the only way the algorithm is going to reward that is if people that are watching this show shares it for the podcast and shares it for us wrestlers. Like,
I just lost
like
you.
if you like, oh yeah, see,
Big Nasty, Glenn Williams, right there, brother.
Hey, yeah, follow us. Get hit our content, like it, share it, all that good stuff, because that's what levels us up in this game and gives us some leverage to get some better spots. That's how Tommy Invincible did it. He stayed true to himself and his message and his grind and is relentless online, and is seeing the rewards from it. And I really mean it. Hopefully down the road, I get to meet him and have a match with him. I think that'd be great. I love what he's doing.
That'd be awesome.
And yeah, man. Hey, thank you again for everything you do for us and for everything you do for professional wrestling. This has been a blast. Anytime you want to holler at me, let me know. I love coming on the show and catching up with you. And I do appreciate you. That's right. It does make me Big Nasty.
We're going to talk off camera for a moment. I got an idea. We'll talk off camera. But as for me, make sure you follow Big Nasty. And, of course, get your tickets, sicw.org. You got the Fan Fest, the Bill After Show, which is amazing. Just so
it's going to be
knows.
Good. That's the Friday night. And I do just want to mention, you see it's at the St. Louis Airport Hilton. So I believe there may just be a small handful of rooms left available for some ticket packages. You just go to sicw.org. You can get your tickets for the St. Louis Wrestling Hall of Fame. Fan Fest is 2 days, so the Friday is like Bill After's show. Right. You have to get tickets for that. And then the 17th is the Saturday, and all day long, starting early in the morning, I think probably around 10 o'clock, you'll get to go around and meet all the legends and get photos and stuff signed and all that stuff. We'll do the St. Louis Wrestling Hall of Fame inductions after that, probably close to like 5 o'clock. And then after that, shortly, we'll have the show. I know it's a long day, but I promise you, Shane Douglas is going to be there from ECW, So we got some ECW guys there. It's going to be like kind of a reunion. So I'm sure I missed some of them because we have a long list of legends, and it's not on purpose. I just should have prepared better and wrote them all down. But
that's why check out SICW.
That's
Make
right.
Sure you guys check out SICW.
Every Sunday on YouTube, SICW has a show. You can see me on there all the time. And I want to, before we go, let me get real serious. I was trying to avoid this because I'm in a good mood right now, but my mentor Sean Vincent and I are no longer working together. Sean told me when we got together that he was going to be by my side and that he was going to be there for me 100%. And he was going to help me get to the next level in this industry. And I believed him. And so I, being the good, was by his side and made sure that he won this championship behind me, actually. And he held on to it for quite a while because of me. And I breathed life back into his career that was dying. He was relevant again because of me. And so Sean gets hurt. Let's fast forward a few months back. Sean gets hurt while he's training and tears his ACL, shatters his knee, and he's out of action. And he at first tried to pretend like he was happy, being my manager and going to the ring with me. And then quickly started using his family as an excuse and started saying, well, I got to go to this daddy-daughter dance and I got to go do this. And, well, I got to do this with my wife, and stop showing up for me. So I went ahead and just dropped the dead weight immediately because my career, Papa Dank, is his family as far as I'm concerned. And I let him know in front of a whole crowd full of people that I don't give a damn about his kids. And he didn't like that. So he hit me in the face, and I beat the absolute dog shit out of him right there in the center of the ring with hashtag trending Trent Daniels, my boy, my real friend who has been there with me. See, I should be a double champion right now. I should have won the SICW tag team championships, but Sean abandoned me. He didn't show up for months. And then when he did come back, he wanted to try to steal my spotlight and wanted to try to act like I'm supposed to be happy that he's cleared now, and he claims that he's going to win the Bruiser Brody Memorial Battle Royal. Well, number one, that's not going to happen because I'll toss his ass over the top rope. And number two, he's going to face me for this championship. Okay? And this is about the most personal thing I've ever been involved in. And I can tell you now, if I see Sean, if I see him at FanFest, if I see him at a merch table, if I see him going live, if I see his dumbass face, I'm going to absolutely beat him within an inch of his life in the lobby, in the bathroom, in the parking lot. I do not care where I see you, Sean. I'm going to end your career for you. I'm going to put you out of your misery. I'm going to take you out back and do everybody a favor and eliminate you. He may have these people fooled, and he is a good guy. He is a good guy, but he also used me and lied to me and said he was going to be there for me, and he wasn't. He decided all of a sudden being there for his family was more important than being there for his boys. Ask me where my kids were, Papa Dank, anytime there's a show. They were at the show with me, bro. With me. All of a sudden, he can't bring them with him. It's bullshit. Wow. I'm not buying it. So call him a good dad all you want. I'm a better dad than Sean Vincent will ever be. I'm a better husband than Sean Vincent will ever be. Oh, and here's your headline. I'm a better wrestler than Sean Vincent will ever be. I made him relevant, and now I'm going to take him out. He said he's going to take me to the School of Hard Knocks. Good. Because I'm going to slap the lips off of him, and I'm going to end his precious little career. And he has to live with the fact that I am the greatest moments of his career. Because of me, he learned how to use the internet. Because of me, he learned how to be relevant in 2025. Because of me, people cared about him again. And so now he's going to pretend like it's all because of him. And it's not. I'm the reason that people gave a damn about Sean Vincent again. He was with the intern and no one cared at all what was going on until he joined forces with me. He came asking me to be part of the group. I didn't ask him to be with me. I was getting more TV time as a rookie than he was as a 25-year vet. Now you tell me who's more interesting. Yeah. So on FanFest, you're going to see one of the most real, raw, emotional matches you will ever see. I am going to beat Sean Vincent. I'm going to retire him, and I'm going to rip that leg off of his body and beat him with it, sign it, and throw that broken knee out to the crowd for a souvenir, dude. There you go, Papa Dank. Thank you so much for having me on, and I will talk to you later.
Thank you. I just want to go over some stuff real quick. This Friday, SWA presents Fool Me 3 Times. Scan that barcode. Get your tickets this Friday night right out here in Long Island, New York, Deer Park. And then Saturday, NYWC presents Grandmaster of the Mat featuring Drew Gulak. He will be in action that night. Go to NYWC Pro Wrestling to get your tickets. All right, after that, we got Titan Championship Wrestling presents Rise of the Titans as PJ Savage takes on Michael Fane for that TCW Championship. Go to TitanChampionshipWrestling.com to get your tickets. And there's a special memorial coming up for Bree Combination Wrestling. Anniversary 8, it is a memorial for Vince Steele, who tragically passed away recently. But make sure you come down to this event. It's going to be a celebration of his life as Bree Combination and Shadow Wrestling are teaming up for this one-of-a-kind event. Make sure you go to Bree Combination Wrestling and get your tickets. That's Sunday, May 25th at the Mecca in Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. And in July, right here in Long Island, New York, for the first time, NYWC presents Rising Star Women's Wrestling with legit Layla Hirsch in action. Tickets are going to go on sale pretty soon.
She's a stud, by the way.
Get your tickets. She's awesome. Also in attendance, so far announced, Zoe Sky will be there.
Hey.
Zoe Sky. Me and Coach Dave will make another announcement next week. Oh, yeah. All right, everybody. Have a good night. I'm back with SICW's Big Texan tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Big Nasty. Hold on for a moment.
You got
everybody else. Good night.